When was the last time we got beat in December? Last game we lost in December.
Trivia this?
Yeah, go on.
Don't know. Is it ages ago?
Any takers? Last game we lost in December.
No chance of getting
Last game we lost in December.
Well, we don't lose many, so...
In general, we don't lose many. Last time we lost a game in December.
I would suggest it was before Jurgen Klopp was our manager.
Not quite. 4th of December, 2016, 4-3 Bournemouth. Game we should have won. It's the last
The Fraser
time.
game.
Yeah.
Fraser Messi.
Where Fraser turned to Messi and announced himself, and he's done all right. It's the last time we've lost a game in December, and we tend to have almost certainly always won in December. We win an unbelievable number of games, and I think, Rob, I think this is the bit where the manager goes deadly serious. He thinks this is where you break the back of this league.
Yeah, I think you're right, and also I think as well that you know, Liverpool are coming into some form, and it kind of feels like, you know, yes, we've still got some injured players, but it feels like we're the other side of that, touch wood, you know what I mean? It's the press conferences are always about players that are coming back. You know, today he's talking about Alisson might be playing and things like that, and you're like, get in. But also against Wolves, you know, we're playing some great stuff there. But, you know, you could say it might be down to having the crowd back and things like that. But I just felt after that game, like, some of the footy's been a bit of a slog. Some of the whole thing has been a bit of a slog. For everyone, not just for Liverpool, but kind of felt like we were getting in a bit of a rhythm there, in a bit of a groove. And you don't want to be playing Liverpool right now, especially if you're Fulham.
I mean, that is the thing. The thing is that they just look crap.
Yeah.
And they look better the last few weeks, and they got a big win against Leicester. But to start the season, they look dreadful, and they've just given up so many chances. Every time I switch the telly on, Fulham are giving away a good chance.
This is your banker, isn't it? This is what you want. You want them to rotate in this game. This is the fixture everyone would pick. You know, where you can leave a couple of players out, you know you're going to win, and then save a bit. Like, but that's,
I want them to go dead strong.
Yeah,
like
I get that, yeah. I don't mind it. Well, yeah, because we need the goal difference after what happened at Villa. But yeah, and it's all about momentum and all that. Like you say with Jurgen, isn't it? He gets in this rhythm. He loves that word, doesn't he? Yeah, Fulham are shocking. They're not going to be in the league for very long, are they? I think we'll belt them. I think it's underplayed how well we're doing at the moment, quite frankly.
I do.
The nature of no pre-season, fair enough, it's the same for everybody.
Yeah.
The Champions League schedule really intensifies it, so there's a handful of four teams or whatever in the same situation. But the injuries that we've had in the same positions, and then to come through the other side of that group and still be level on points at the top of the table, with a chance to go ahead of it, to be in this position, I'm quite euphoric really, which is a bit mad given all the achievements that we've seen recently. But you know, this is boss. You know, Fulham coming up, yeah, they don't look like anything. But you've just mentioned Bournemouth,
yeah,
and they didn't look like anything. And we've just played Brighton recently, and we were all expecting that one. So as long as they're not complacent, happy days.
We haven't played Burnley. We haven't played West Brom, we haven't played Fulham. We played Sheffield United. They're clearly the four worst teams in this league this year, and we haven't played 3 of them, and we're top of the pops. You can go on. We haven't gone to Palace yet. We haven't had that one yet. That's on the cards. Southampton, I think, flattered to deceive a little bit. I think we saw that against Man United, and yeah, we've got Man United and Spurs. But Johnny, you know, I think part of the reason why it's so long since we've lost a game in December is because we've actually had quite nice Decembers for fixtures, and we've put teams like Fulham to the sword. We took them dead seriously, and then we played them off the park.
Yeah, I think the point Damian was making there, he's basically just said Gary Neville talks out of his arse, doesn't he? When he's talking about the conditions and everything that we've been through. I watched Fulham against Everton a few weeks ago, and I was then looking up Swindon. When Swindon were in the Premier League, I was trying to see, are these the shittest team that we've ever had in the Premier League?
And it transpires to Manchester Sheffield United.
And my memory of Swindon was that everybody beat them 5-0, but it was just us and Southampton apparently beat them 5-0 quite early on. But I think from a fixtures point of view, you look at, we've had some toughies, haven't we, already? That horrendous look with fixtures. If we've just come through the hardest bit of the season, we're just going to start getting into our straps now. Jurgen Klopp, the season you refer to, was it his first season or his second season?
That was his first full, but his second season. So he comes the October the year before. I remember
him being absolutely staggered by what a Premier League winter looks like.
Yeah.
What? And I'm sorry, I've got to play two semi-final, two-legged semi-final.
He couldn't get his head around that,
the whole thing was absolutely bad. And the FA Cup, what?
There's a
replay.